Stephen F. Smith doesn't hold back on LeBron James ahead of season. Los Angeles. As the 2025-26 NBA season approaches, one of the game's most enduring debates continues to spark fiery takes across the sports world, and few deliver them with as much flair and conviction as ESPN's Stephen F. Smith. This time, his focus is squarely on Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James. The 41-year-old, entering his record-breaking 23rd NBA season, remains one of the league's most productive players, but Smith is questioning whether James' recent performances are helping his team win or merely boosting his already legendary stat sheet. On a recent episode of the Stephen F. Smith Show, the veteran analyst didn't mince words. He's going to be 41, is in his 23rd year, stat padding his way to make ignorant folks out there think that's going to make him the GOAT over Jordan, Smith said. Not realizing that most of the stuff it took him to do in 20-plus years, Jordan did in 13. Smith's comments have reignited the never-ending GOAT conversation, LeBron James versus Michael Jordan, a debate that has dominated sports talk shows for nearly 2 decades. Smith, a known admirer of both legends, insists his criticism isn't personal but rooted in competitive standards. "We're going to look at all that stuff, and that's fine," he continued, "but I'm telling you where the hell I stand." A legacy of longevity. LeBron's career has been nothing short of extraordinary. Since entering the NBA as an 18-year-old phenom in 2003, James has defied expectations, maintaining elite production well into his 40s, a feat never seen before at this level. He's appeared in 10 NBA Finals, capturing 4 championships with 3 different franchises, the Miami Heat, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Los Angeles Lakers. His resume includes 4 MVPs, 21 All-Star selections, and 21 All-NBA honors, numbers that stand alone in the history books. Despite the accolades, Smith and others argue that longevity should not be confused with dominance. Critics point out that in recent seasons, LeBron's Lakers have fallen short of championship contention. After being swept by the Denver Nuggets in the 2024 playoffs and bowing out in 5 games to the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2025, the Lakers face an uphill battle in a loaded Western Conference. Still producing at an elite level even with Father Time looming, James remains one of the league's most effective players. Last season, he averaged 24.4 points, 8.2 assists, and 7.8 rebounds per game while shooting an efficient 51.3% from the field and 37.6% from three-point range. He appeared in 70 of 82 games, leading Los Angeles to a 50-32 record and securing yet another All-NBA second-team selection. For most players, those numbers would represent a career peak. For LeBron James, they are just another chapter in a historic career defined by consistency and durability. Still, the question persists: is he playing to win championships, or is he chasing statistical immortality? A shifting role. LeBron's presence in Los Angeles has always come with sky-high expectations. Now, with 5-time All-NBA first-team guard Luka Doncic joining the roster, the Lakers are transitioning into a new era. Doncic is widely viewed as the franchise's future centerpiece, a shift that LeBron himself has embraced publicly but that could challenge his traditional role as the team's focal point. Insiders report that James has been working closely with Doncic throughout the offseason, emphasizing leadership, preparation, and championship mentality. Despite speculation about tension between the two stars, sources close to the team insist their chemistry is strong. The partnership could redefine the Lakers' offense, blending Doncic's playmaking genius with LeBron's unmatched basketball IQ. The Stephen A. standard for Stephen A. Smith, however, admiration for LeBron's longevity doesn't erase his frustration with what he perceives as empty numbers. Smith has consistently argued that greatness is measured by championships and impact, not individual milestones accumulated over extended careers. No one is denying LeBron's greatness, Smith clarified. But when you talk about being the greatest, when you bring up Jordan's name, you better bring more than stats. Jordan dominated his era. LeBron's still chasing the ghost. Smith's comments have drawn both support and backlash from fans and analysts. Some agree that James' pursuit of longevity-based records, like total points, assists, and minutes, should not outweigh the context of his playoff struggles. Others believe that maintaining elite performance for over 2 decades is itself the ultimate measure of greatness. The GOAT debate, reignited. The timing of Smith's remarks isn't coincidental. With the new season days away, LeBron's Lakers are again under the microscope. The team's revamped roster, featuring Doncic, Anthony Davis, and new additions through free agency, is built for a deep playoff push. LeBron, meanwhile, continues to defy the aging curve. Off-season videos show him training with the same intensity that defined his prime Miami years. Teammates have described him as laser-focused and hungrier than ever, determined to prove he can still lead a contender. But critics like Smith remain skeptical, suggesting that while LeBron's numbers remain elite, his impact on winning has declined. The Lakers don't go as LeBron goes anymore, Smith argued. They go as Luka goes. That's the reality. An unwritten final chapter. Regardless of where one stands in the debate, it's undeniable that LeBron James continues to reshape the definition of basketball longevity. Few athletes in any sport have sustained excellence this long. As the Lakers gear up for another grueling campaign, all eyes will be on James, not just for what he does on the court, but for how he chooses to approach the twilight of his legendary career. Will he prioritize team success and mentorship, or will he continue to chase personal milestones that extend his claim in the GOAT debate? Stephen A. Smith has made his stance clear. The rest of the world will be watching to see if LeBron proves him wrong again. For now, the King remains unbothered, still training, still performing, still rewriting history. Whether his final masterpiece will silence the critics or fuel the fire, one thing is certain: even in year 23, LeBron James is still the story.